One of the biggest challenges before the government right now is to ensure some kind of normal behavior in the space of education. According to a recently released report by UNESCO, across the world, 90% of students, that's over 1.5 billion students, are out of classrooms. In India itself, around 32 crore students have been hit by this corona pandemic. So the question is that what is it the government can do to ensure that normal academic behavior is back? Well, firstly, there is nothing called conventional academic behavior. You can't be going back to schools the way you were going back to. 5 things which the government can seriously consider. Step number 1, go in for odd-even rule for classes. On odd days, call odd number of classes. On even days, call even number of classes, much like the odd-even vehicle scheme which was used by the Delhi government. Think in terms of launching educational TV channels. The government has its own server base. The government has its own set of DD channels, just like DD Kisan. There can be greater coverage of the education space, greater emphasis on the education space via education TV channels. Convert a 3-year trajectory. A 3-year trajectory from academic year 2020 all the way till 2023, in which you think in terms of making up for time which has been lost. Award grades on the basis of performance between September 2020 and March 2021. And finally, create curriculum which is 70% online and 30% offline. In addition, ensure that if you do open schools, you ensure that there are temperature checks which are happening at the entry point itself. Ensure that there are sanitizers. Ensure that social distancing, just like what's happening in Japan or in other parts, is maintained.